What is up, guys? It's your host, Monster Mags here. I'm bringing another new episode. Or not, I gotta stop saying another new episode, but it's just kind of what I've always done. So today I kind of just want to bring you guys a war recap of our last war we were actually in against Bustin Heads. Uh, uh, so I do want to give a big shout out to Lord Waldorf and Nico Snipes as well as Bry. This is actually the first war we actually were using ClashCaller.com for. If you guys have not used that yet, definitely check it out. It's a great site to actually kind of plan your clan wars, call targets on the opposing team, as well as enter some notes in and potentially get some advice for those attacks going into it. So essentially, it's just a war planner. Really, you just go in and enter that stuff. Really takes like 30 seconds, but it's kind of just a way to stay organized with war, and I feel like it definitely helped us here. So, but I do want to give a big shout out to those guys because they did finish 1, 2, and 3 in the statistical data after everything was entered in. And they kind of, I know Nico and Lord are practicing some new air raids, so I do kind of want to highlight those because it really showed me there's a lot of potential towards air raiding, and I've never really been a big air raider. It's always kind of been a weakness of mine, so kind of seeing that is definitely something that I'm considering. I know I just did a farming video with Lunian, so I'm starting to expand my horizons on that end and stuff like that. But I do kind of just want to show a couple of their raids here, so. And I know this was you can obviously see Lord Waldorf's going in here against Nick from Bustin Heads, and obviously he's our number one. He attacked very late in the war, and at this point we were just trying to make sure that we cleared it up, kind of thing. So you can see he's going in with his lava hounds. Deployed his balloons before the lava hounds. Lava hounds behind, so he didn't want his balloons to get too far behind, but he's coming in with a pentaloon. So he's got three lava hounds he deployed on that air defense on this side of the base, or on the bottom side of the base, and 2 up top, and his balloons are following and right in behind. And as you can see, because he deployed those 5 lava hounds, his balloons really haven't taken any fire, and as those lava hounds kind of explode, you can see he's got those lava pups just kind of cleaning everything in behind that. But this is really a really fast raid, and he's using those lava hounds to kind of just mine sweep, as well as just take a crap ton of damage. So, and you see, really, this is a very fast paced attack. I feel like this has only been going on for about a minute and a half, and he's already cleared up pretty much all the defenses. Granted, he is a Town Hall 10 with all max troops and stuff like that, but it really just kind of shows you that there is a lot of potential for this type of attack out there, and it's definitely something that I'm going to actually start doing. I actually came across this strategy a couple days ago. I don't know if you guys have checked out One Hive Raids, but he has a couple great videos on the Pentaloon, and it's a great strategy for Town Hall 9s to actually get consistent 3 stars and stuff like that. So if you get good with it, I definitely check out one of his videos. It definitely, if you kind of just take a look at it, it's definitely something that I think could be a solid 3-star strategy every single time. So definitely take a look at that. But yeah, it was a great raid by Lord Waldorf. Kind of clutched the war for us right at the end. So for sure. I do want to highlight one of Nico Snipes' raids too. I think this is him. So you can see Nico going in here against his mirror. He's our number 18. He's going against Jared, their number 18. And this is kind of a variation of Chief Pat's current base, as really popular on YouTube, so you see it all the time. But as you can see here, he's kind of going to try to go in and take out this air defense first, because he knows if he does a Quattro Lava Lunian and takes out one of those air defenses, he's going to be able to control his lava hounds a lot easier. So he's going to try to take out this air defense. I don't believe he gets it. Yeah, look at that. Look at that little sliver of health. What bad luck on that end. But regardless, you can see he's going to go in here and continue on with his attack. Not freaking out about it. It's not that big of a deal. All right, Nico. All right, you see, so he targeted it first because it was so weak. It took like 2 hits. Slow it down a little bit. But as you can see, he was saving his lava hounds for this backside. So he deployed 2 on that first one, took out that first air defense. They went for the next one, and then he deployed that second and third lava hound on the tail end. So they drew the fire of the archer tower. The archer towers are any of the air units, and kind of did the mine sweep over here too. So as you can see, because he did it that way, he's still got a lot of balloons left. He's got crap ton of pups, crap ton of minions, and this is pretty much finished off all the defenses at this point. This guy has no no chance on that end. I always does amaze me how fast this type of attack is, because I feel like you could definitely get like you can get like 3 stars in like a minute and a half, and it's kind of crazy when you think about it. But yeah, it was a pretty cool one. Since I felt like I went a little fast on that Nico, I'll definitely show you your other one. Um, because these raids are insanely fast to begin with. 1 minute 43 seconds from start to finish. Wow. So you guys can see here 2 lava hounds in that first air defense, bringing them in with balloons. He didn't deploy all of them, and I do like that. From what these balloon strategies that I've seen, they seem to be more tactical on that end. First lava hound breaks, still got lava hound attacking, and those balloons are just going to go ham on that village. And as you can see, he tailed in with those 2 lava hounds on the back end. As you can see, because he did that, this archer tower is just drawn to them, as well as this archer tower. So pretty much any of the air defenses on this side are attacking those lava hounds on that air defense, and because of that, his balloons aren't going to take any fire at all. And those are obviously the big damage dealers to this attack. So, rage zone. He's got a lot of rage spells, and they're going pretty quickly through the space overall. And you can see those lava hounds are still taking the brunt of all the air, so his balloons still haven't really come under fire. The last one breaks there, so now they're going to redirect. But at this point, this guy's got 3, 4 defensive buildings that could actually destroy him, and pretty much all of his troops are still alive. So it really is just playing a statistical game, and because he did such a good job of bringing those lava hounds on the tail end, he definitely saved a bunch of his balloons until the very end, and this guy really didn't have a chance at that point. So he didn't have to use his heroes until like probably the last 30 seconds of this raid. You can see it dropped them in over here to take out that builder's hut on the side and this last archer tower, which would be his biggest weakness at that point. But yeah, another nice star for Nico. So Nico, 2 raids for you. Shout out to you, man. Great strategy. Looks like all your hard work's paying off, and this is a great war for you, bud. And one last raid, because I always show the most heroic attack. I definitely will do this war. So we got Bry Superman, probably one of our best wars, going again against Hala Marcus. I'm just gonna say Marcus because it's definitely it's definitely Marcus. But you can see here he's going in here with a Go Wee Wee, which is kind of untypical. Usually Bry likes to use a Go Wee Wee with a Valkyrie variation. So I wouldn't be surprised if he had those in the clan castle. But he's just going to break in there. Golems first, behind with Golems, followed by Wizards, and he's going to rage those wall breakers, and they're going to kind of break into the center of this village. I wish he would have. I don't really understand the wall breaker AI. I hope Supercell changes that soon, because they didn't break into this compartment. They were just kind of breaking into some random walls. He had to drop his jump spell here, which obviously you didn't want. You want to try to save your jump spell to exit the core, but because his wall breakers didn't bring it into the core, he had to use it at first to make sure his troops got into the center. But I hope Supercell changed the wall breaker AI. Sometimes they go a little haywire, and you don't really know where they're going. They're gonna just break some random wall that really isn't significant or really doesn't have any benefit to you. So it's essentially like a wasted troop. But he's got the town hall here real quick. His troops are flooding into the middle. The king's hand tanking for the queen, who's just kind of cleaning everything up on the back end. Still got plenty of witches. That wizard tower is going down relatively quickly. And had to activate the queen iron. Royal cloak, man, doesn't look like he's going to get too much more, but he's definitely got the 2-star. So at this point, it really doesn't matter. There's a 50%, but yeah, solid attack against one of their top players, and shout out to you, Bry. Great attack for most heroic. But yeah, guys, overall, these air raids are definitely something that I'm gonna be working on too. So, I know one thing that I have saw on Tyrael Gaming site. A big YouTuber, great guy. I really like the statistical stuff that he does. But my next strategy that I'm going to try to go get better at is the shattered Laloon attack. So it's kind of 2 golems, 2 lava hounds. So it's definitely a hybrid and a bunch of balloons in behind. But it's definitely something that I want to try out, because I think it looks pretty cool. And it's been smashing max town hall bases for 3 stars. So if it's that good, it's definitely something that I want to check out. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm gonna hang out with some friends tonight. Keel in particular. So don't go haywire in the comment section, because you guys in the grotto know. know who Keel is. But yeah, so give shout out to Keel, hang out with him a little bit, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.